see if I can share this. I can share this. I think this is the first time the driveway builds. There we go. See if we can get a few people to pop in here and check this out. See if we can get anyone to pop in. Would have liked to put a title on this. Retouch, create, highlight, flip, boop a doo boo boo. Do 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 do. Let me see what else we got here. There we go. I wonder, will we get anyone on our live? Let's see where else I can share this to. Maybe we can get a viewer. Let me see. There we go. All righty. I'm gonna have to set it up so I can go on both. There we go. Oh my goodness, somebody actually seen me. Hi. Check out the modified air compressor. That doesn't even look normal. Wait till the big electric motor shows up today. I'm getting ready to modify it here. Taking it from a 110, 3/4 of a horsepower motor to a 3 horsepower motor on a 220. Ooh, what was that? Where were we? There we go. Bang. You guys got any questions? You want to check some stuff out? I'll just wait for here. Why not entertain the first couple people here? This is Driveway Builds. Let's see if I can flip my camera. There we go. This is Project Venom. Right now I'm just finished chopping the lower rockers out of it. Modified it with 1/8 plate. It's these ones aren't welded in yet, but as you can see, it's pretty solid already. I'll finish up the welds of this one live later. Banging out the old LS with the shorties. Make sure you leave a comment where you're watching from. Getting ready to modify the exhaust system. It's going to come out through here. See if I can draw it in the dust. Right through here. Out through the side of the box. And I have these plates. For those of you watching. I wish I could turn off that ask a question thing because I can't see what I'm recording, but that's okay. So you check it out, see these rings. Alright, I'm going to be cutting this on like probably a 22.5, just on that bit of an angle, and it'll get welded, there we go, onto this sideways like so. These plates, obviously, this, and this will be going onto the side of the box and getting bolted on here. And that's where my exhaust will be coming out. But by cutting that on a 22.5, it'll start shooting back that way. Maybe I can get a piece of tape and tape it on to give you an idea where it's going to be. I think it's pretty cool. You don't see many dumps coming out the side of the box. That just sound really chirpy with the shorties. When you come back into here, don't mind the surface rust. We are in Nova Scotia. This was, what was supposed to be a cat. There's your two front cats coming back 2 into 1. It'll come back into this 3 into 1 to the pipe, coming out to the side, out through there. Really? Somebody's got a spam? Wow, that's sad. Sad, 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 sad. Pretty sad. Man, oh man, the internet's sad. Here's the other one I did down here. That's sad that the first bit of chirping contact that comes on from a crazy troll. Love to know where everybody's watching from, though. Like to know where it's actually reaching out to. Drop a comment. Let me know where you guys are at. Want to take a tour? Let's take a tour. Want to take a walk to the creek? In the middle of a construction zone here. Hang on. In the middle of a construction zone right now. Let's take a walk together, shall we? Really? What did I eat this morning? Bacon and eggs? What did you eat this morning? Hello, Nancy. Just taking a tour of the garden. Enjoy it while it's still here. Appreciate you guys saying hi. Whereabouts you from? Ontario, Canada. I'm in Nova Scotia. Just getting ready to crop out the garden here too. Some sweet peas. Hope you guys are having an awesome morning. They say it was a drought here in Nova Scotia this year, but yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. There's some more gardens. Any of the big boys out yet? Yeah, check this out. Vibe channel, is that what it says? Oh, Vibe Central. I think you're going to enjoy this. So y'all remember the COVID days, I'm guessing. There's some more down here. So back in the COVID days, me and the kids came down to the edge of the property. And we had, obviously we couldn't go anywhere. Wow, that snipe just scared the living daylights out of me. He was picking berries. Oh, that would have been good if you could have seen my face. Alrighty. There's the Vibe channel. There you go. Check this. So this is the cellar, cold cellar that's being built here now. And this will all be underground, hopefully before the snow comes. And this is for storage for everything from the potatoes, the carrots, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. You recycle a lot. And here is the creek house. Here, let me show you the outside of the. It's hard to see what's up, but here's the outside of the cellar here. This is the old creek house me and the kids made during COVID. Please don't mind the mess. We're gonna finish her off before the winter comes. You can actually play on ice. You can actually stand up in it. This is my favorite part. Ready? It's the creek. Oh, the children absolutely love this place. The memories made here already. Their friends. You know, it's like I grew up, born in the 70s. So I grew up in the late 70s, 80s. So this is kind of my way of keeping the kids old school. This is their little hangout. Over here, we put the dam in and we fill this right up. It don't take too long. I'll probably do it here. Oh yeah, it's not a farm. This is actually in in amongst the city. For real. I'll show you. Let's take a walk. Try not to show no road signs or so forth, but it is what it is. Love that owl. That's been there for so long now. Yeah, none of this looked like this when we originally picked up the property. We made it look like this. Try to keep some things private. Here, I'll walk back up this way. So, like you were saying, it was a vibe channel. Well, this is how you recycle. This is bark mulch, leaves, soil, and, well, obviously, breakdown of all your plants, vegetables, leaves, and so forth. So this gets mixed, and then it gets tilled out. We till it out by hand, then use it again in the gardens as like a super soil. Hey, hey, can't really read the name. It's kind of sunny here. Hope you're enjoying the garden walk. No, this is Driveway Builds, and my channel's about mobile mechanics, but hey, we don't have to be same as other mechanic channels, right? Yeah, everything. From like the tomatoes here. This will be, I don't know how many rungs of tomatoes. There's everything from strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, black currants, sweet peas. There's broccoli, there's cauliflower, there's lettuce, rhubarb. Oop. Yeah, that's where they all start, you know. Yeah, my stepfather had a major degree in horticulture and so forth. So, but yeah, right down to you make your own ketchups. Only way to live these days. If I showed you guys here, I'm gonna block the camera for a little bit of privacy, but I'll show you what bottling and canning looks like. You just bear with me for a second here. Like I said, I like to keep some things private. Give me a minute. Hang on, guys. Hope you're bearing with me. Okay, you ready? Boom. Hang on, guys, whoever that is, I'm on live.
Nobody's talking to you.
Hope you got to see that. What's happened? Part of the world you saying hi from? Do you grow your own tobacco too? No, I don't have anything to do with tobacco. I don't smoke tobacco. On the other hand, well, that's a different story. This is remnants of a couple. I do a lot of cast jobs. That's why it's called Driveway Builds. I shouldn't be saying that out loud. I do a lot of jobs to help people you're not getting. There we go. Sorry about that. Trying to say hi to everybody I can. No, we don't sell none of the vegetables. We bottle it and eat it. There's me. I'm a full-time single father of 3. So 3 kids to feed, and my parents are here also. They eat like horses too. Here's one of the Beamers we built. Me and my son built this one, my older son. A lot of hours into that one. Yeah, well, my favorite thing, I paint, I weld. I've been a mechanic since, oh my God. I think I started at Ford in a bay at like 14, 15 years old. Uh, Down in Newfoundland many years ago, and I left for Ontario and I bounced off to Alberta, and now I'm back in Nova Scotia. I like to say in the land of the free, but it's a gorgeous place. That's about it. Yeah, this thing, I love Project Venom. There's everything in it. I'll show it on one of my later channels. I just started doing a lot more of TikTok. You can find me on there too. Same name, Driveway Builds, all one word. Go check it out. I'm not really good at posting any links or any of that, but here's here's the modified compressor. That one's quite the unit. Let me flip this camera back around. There we go. Let's jam it over there. Now I can almost see your questions if you got any. Oh man. Yeah, 5 channel. There's not a lot that I don't do. I build everything from houses. I plumb. I weld. I don't know. I've been a mechanic. Started heavy equipment, automotive. Total two-stroke nut. Yeah, the list goes on. I guess it's everything was always interesting. Not sure of the name, but hey, what's up? Hello. Oops. Appreciate you guys checking it out, though. It's going to be a lot more interesting when Project Venom starts. I'm going to hook the YouTube channels up, so you're going to get to tour through the cities, get to go on some of the off-road adventures, some of my mechanic adventures. I'm always into something crazy. I do a lot of specialty work on BMWs, Audis, so forth like that. Yeah, definitely, like I said, check out my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this one. I'm going to be one of those people. I'm trying to make all this stuff free, and hopefully somebody catches on to something, or maybe I can help people with certain things, or maybe you can catch an idea from what it is I'm doing or how I'm doing it, or, is what it is. But it's enjoyable to try to pass on a little bit of knowledge. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it mixed. Like I said, this driveway builds. It's kind of like the built garden. Everything's all gonna be smeared into one little burps of my family, but I really don't want to have my kids or my oldest boy maybe in on some of this. He's 20, 21 soon. And then the boy my oldest boy I raised, he's 31 here soon. So, yeah, maybe the older boys, but my daughter and my son, they're both under 10, and I don't want them on YouTube or none of that. There's no need to glorify anything else that I do with my personal life. This is more about just basically driveway builds, gardens, anything. Driveway builds isn't just about, I guess, automotive. It's going to be all about, right down to the creek house, or an idea, or building dams, or I'm getting ready. I'm building a stove that runs off of recycled oil, which will run what they call a Schwanger motor. A Schwanger motor, if you go look it up, runs off of heat, off of flame. So the hotter it gets, the faster the motor runs, and it runs, a big wheel. That wheel's going to run an alternator. That alternator is going to create power, which is going to run the little air compressor, little tiny one, because you only need about a quarter of a psi of air to run this rocket stove, and it should be basically like a used oil generator. So that is going to be an interesting build here eventually. But that stuff, I don't even know if I want to put that online anymore, you know? But I'm glad you guys find this interesting. Excuse me. So what's the deal with the Vibe channel? Oh my. I don't even know if you're still there. Excuse me. It was dusty. Pollen in the air. Man, I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Just freaking blessed. Make sure you share this. I'd like to say make it go viral, but we got 3 people. That's awesome. Cheers to you guys. Start posting funny videos. Oh, I started posting funny videos. Sweet. Hang on a second. Let me see. No. Okay, I'll check this out. I'll add you up and follow you after. Nice. Thank you, man. Hopefully you enjoy it. I'm a bit of a nut bar. I built some pretty crazy stuff. My son's, I built a Nissan Pathfinder R51, lifted it up, put it on 33s, on KMCs. If you go look at the channel, back on some of the videos, or if you find me on TikTok, you'll see some of the videos of that Nissan. That thing is it's going to get a rough skull in this winter. It'll be down through a lot of crazy trails and stuff. Venom, it's going to be doing emergency runs and so forth. This trailer, and you're going to like this one here. Pardon the mess. Working day, so everything's messy. But this trailer, I'm taking an axle, I'm flipping it, lifting it up, putting a bigger, beefier tire on it so that it's lifted up. It's going to be kind of more level with my truck. That way, when I'm going off-road with it, I'd like to make it more of an independent suspension, but that's, you know, like I said, this is just a quick thing. I don't know if I'm going to wrap it. There's a couple graffiti people around. I may let them just lace it to her and put DrivewayBuilds on it and old school stuff like Rat Fink and so forth like that. But yeah, it's quite the trailer. It's jam-packed. I only got this a little while ago, so I've been trying to build the truck while scrabbling through everything, but there's everything from plasma cutters to, you know, the welders. I've even built that cart. Yeah, it was, that cart was for a high pressure washer with a big motor and so forth, and I took the cart itself, and this is an old military box. So I took a big military box and a bunch of framing and so forth, and then I built it all in. That'll be out later today. I'm going to go live when I'm welding and stuff. But, yeah, that was a pretty neat build. This is the most handiest cart you have. I'm serious, having plasma and so forth. Even running off a small air compressor, but I'm finally getting my big air back. And I mean, like this air here, this should be absolutely radical here later today. Like, as soon as that motor shows up, I don't think I got to build a plate. I may have to build a plate. It is what it is. But, yeah, I'm going to be welding in the rockers today on this side also, inner and outer. And there'll be a little bit of body work. And then, here, you guys wait. I'll go grab some keys. And I'll show you the Raptor liner that I'm going to be show you the Raptor liner I'm going to be running. As I'm spraying on the bottom side so I can torture this truck a little bit. So I will be getting the color match and so forth, but this, I have no idea why it's in French, which is silly. Anyways, maybe you can read French. I don't know if you can read this. That's a Raptor liner, like a bed liner. So the bottom parts of the truck are going to be completely covered in bed liner. And once I finish it off, it'll be color matched, clear coated over. Then I'll be building a set of rock sliders and so forth, but it'll be on the road, so it'll be a moving project. It'll be a few nights, I'd imagine we'll burn the tires off of it. Like these tires here, these aren't my winter tires. So we're gonna have to annihilate a set of those. Who I got left on here? Let me see what's going on. Yeah, man, absolutely. Totally appreciate the conversation. Vibe channel, or what is it, Vibe Central. I'll follow you here a little bit later. I'm just going to run this live for a little bit. You know, like I said, it's all new, so it takes a little bit of time to, you got to run it for quite a while to start unlocking this and unlocking that. So hopefully I get an opportunity for more people to view it, and I really appreciate you subscribing and checking out what I'm doing, man. But check it out later on today or this afternoon. Don't forget to find my TikTok, brother. You have a super day. As for right now, I have this, and that. So I'm going to have to go back live over on the TikTok. I also am going to have to shut down a few things too before I start stuff today. I got a bunch of calls to make and so forth. Okay. To anyone that's checked it out and popped around, appreciate it. Gonna pop back on live here a little later. I'm gonna jump back and forth between here and my TikTok. If you get a chance, like, subscribe, give it a share, check out all my other videos, shorts, and so forth. But make sure you give this a pass along. I'll be back later on today. Check out the TikTok. TikTok should be clicking along here too. Anyways, awesome. You have a super day, guys. Cheers.